I would like to start a series on RTS games that I have played and loved or hated in the history of my hobby. Today, I will start with one of my personal favorites, Ground Control. I consider this game to be one of those diamonds in the rough. The game was released on May 31st, 2000 for North America and June 8th for Europe of the same year. Developed by Massive and published by Sierra, this game was developed when the RTS genre exploded. RTSs were innovating at ridiculous rates, introducing new features at almost every turn such as Homeworld's third axis of movement, Earth 2150's custom unit construction, or Emperor Battle for Dune's territorial reinforcement mechanic, and it is no slouch in this department. This RTS is unlike any RTS you will most likely ever play and could stick with you for the rest of your life. This game is about two rival factions, the Craven Corporation and the Order of the New Dawn. Battling across the rock known as Creed 7B, you fight for both sides in different campaigns. They fight over artifacts known as Xenofacts that lead to a very disturbing discovery, but I won't spoil it for you. Now that the introductions are over, let's get down to it. First off is mechanics. The game is not like traditional RTSs where you can capture points or gather resources and build your army. No, this game can push you tactically and make you think on the fly and plan carefully when you have downtime from combat. It is demanding of proficiency and skill in leading your units. Instead of building armies and steamrolling or spamming your enemies to death, you are in command of squads ranging from a single rifleman to aerial bombers that can lay waste to anything. You are not able to receive any other units while you are in combat. If you lose units, they are gone for the mission, but if you lose a squad, the squad is gone for good. It will be replaced with another squad at the end of the mission of the same class, but they will be rookies again. With that in mind, the mechanic puts far more value into a simple unit than other RTSs I know of. It makes you care more about keeping your units alive rather than throwing them blindly at your enemy to be slaughtered. Something as minuscule in any other RTS as losing 4 tanks can devastate your mission in here. Losing a squad can throw your entire progress into jeopardy. Playing this game will teach you the importance of being technical with your strategy and employing formations to avoid driving through the line of fire. It is very challenging and will test you in just about every mission. Now on to the graphics. This being a game from 2000, I can say for the time the graphics were top-notch. The level of detail for the tanks, support units, aircraft, and infantry was unbelievable. Being that close to your units can immerse you really easily. It's like instead of the unit being a bundle of pixels or a three-dimensional human silhouette with 2 to 3 colors fading into each other, no face, and a gray or black stick that represents a gun, they were modeled to great detail, face and all. When your point of view is on the ground with your units, you will look at those minor details that are put into making the game that can add to the immersion. The environment is also nothing less astonishing. Whether you are fighting in the desert, jungle, or the tundra, the environment's a factor of the game's beauty. To see everything from rounds raining down from the sky to flying through the jungle with range striking targets, to me is very pleasing. Third is the controls. The controls can be a bit of a learning curve to get the hang of. When you do get the hang of them, the way you observe the battle can change drastically. It's almost like you want to make a movie out of it. You will most likely shoot for getting the best angle possible on whatever you're watching. While not being able to clip through terrain, the camera can clip through buildings, rocks, and trees. This makes things so much easier when it comes to moving around the battlefield and commanding your units and whatnot if the buildings or obstacles are in the way. The selection action controls are your standard left select, right action configuration. The game makes your tactics very much depend on the formation. When you hold right click and drag, it will shadow the formation and display the direction that you are facing when you drag. Units also are armed with special ammo and only have limited uses ranging from only 1 to 3. They also have special equipment from self-repair to flares to auto turrets. The UI is simple, easy to use due to the fact that there are not many buttons on it. Don't worry, the UI will not overwhelm you. Overall, the controls are very good for a game as unique as this. Fourth is the AI intelligence. Oh boy. If there is anything that shows how old this game is, one of them is the intelligence of the AI. I would rather have some of the brutal AIs from Red Alert 2 facing me than shooting at a hover bike, and he just continues patrolling while tank rounds slam into his side. The AI doesn't run, they literally just patrol. The units you command are no exception. They will park slightly outside their shadowed circles of formation sometimes you place it, and get shot by teammates behind them. They do not prioritize targets, meaning your tanks could be shooting at infantry that can't even damage them from the front, while a Hoverdyne is shooting them in the side and doing all sorts of damage to them. You have to be especially careful of the bombers. They will drop bombs on each other and kill themselves in the process. Oh boy, memories there. Same goes with the attack Aerodynes. I can't count how many times they shoot each other trying to kill one guy. I mean, they're flying in a little flurry of formation, firing down at someone, and they're hitting each other all the freaking time. Fifth, the story. The voice acting in the game can be a bit corny sometimes, but the story is great nonetheless. There are a few plot twists in here and a reason to be here and fight rather than being dumped there to mop up hostile forces from some officer to get another ribbon on his chest. Again, I'm not going to spoil it for you. 6 is the music. Created by the artist Ola Strand, the music in the game can be between ambient and nature all the way to giving you some love motivation to annihilate the base that stands in front of you. Trust me, there's missions I've replayed because of the music. In some cases, it can be very chill and very relaxing despite the fact that you have the feeling you are going to be hit pretty damn hard. It sounds futuristic and fits the theme of the game very well. The music doesn't cue into battles, but it cues into mission events. Meaning, you could sit there and be battling something and the music's not going to change at all. But when a certain event happens in the mission, music changes just like that and you're on to fighting. Overall, the game is a classic to me. I will never forget playing it as long as I live. It's a beautiful blend of simple mechanics and UI tagged with a reliance on using your head to get you out of situations that can seem dire or avoiding them altogether. You will find out how much of a conservative commander you can be in this game. It is one of the few RTSs that could say it was based on tactics rather than a steamroller or a Zerg rush. You can buy Ground Control Anthology on Steam, which comes with the expansion pack Dark Conspiracy that adds a new faction into the mix. They're OP, by the way. Or you can get the original game for free as it classifies as abandonware. Only recently was the IP picked up by another developer called Rebellion, which is known more for the Sniper Elite series. They announced that they are continuing the series, but no official news has surfaced on any progress forward with it. Well, that's all for this game. Again, it's one of the diamonds in the rough, and it damn sure is one of my favorites. Well, I'll see y'all later. You have a good day. Volko.